What's up, guys? So yesterday I made a video about which projects from 2019 I listened to but didn't review. And there was one that didn't make the list, which probably, or I'd go as far as say definitely made your list. And that was Roddy Rich. Please excuse me for being antisocial. Now, first of all, I didn't even listen to this project until today, and I'll even go as far as tell you why. Roddy Ricch is hard. Not gonna lie, he has a swag, he has a style, but I really was never sold on dude. However, I'm gonna make a very, very polarizing statement right now. Ballin' is one of my favorite songs, period. One of my favorite songs of last year. I thought that well deserved the Grammy, and I'm overjoyed that him and Mustard won the Grammy for that. However, the reason why I say I'm not sold on Roddy Ricch is because after listening to some other songs like Racks in the Middle and The Box and listening to the album, I'm like, yo, this is just like, typical flexer music. It's just typical braggadocious rap. I'm the shit, you're not, I live the lavish lifestyle. Which is expected. I mean, it's in his name, Roddy Ricch. And now the other big part of this and me not being sold on him is the fact that I like when LA sounds like LA. This guy is from Compton and he just sounds like, straight out of Atlanta. Which is cool, but it's just like, for me, I'm like diehard West Coast. Like, I love other regions, don't get me wrong. But if you're from LA, you gotta sound like you're from LA. Oh, but there's other artists you like that are from the city and don't sound like they're from the city. Oh, Desto Dubbs sounds like Juvenile and he's from New Orleans. Like, yeah, all right, but I don't know. There's just, Roddy Ricch's punchlines just aren't hitting there. It's just like, I get it. His voice is the instrument. It's similar to Young Thug, and Young Thug's another artist I find grotesquely overrated. But all I'm trying to say is, yeah, Roddy Ricch is hard, but it's just like, he's just too Southern trap style to be, a West Coast spitter. He's just not that. Okay. Oh, well, he's not a spitter. He's a singer. Okay. That may be great for you, but that's not great for me. Don't get me wrong. There are plenty of LA County artists who don't necessarily sound like riding in the 6'4" white tee and khakis, like O3 Greedo, for example. Like, I love Greedo's music, but Greedo has an eclectic array of influences and a sound that keeps evolving. And I don't really see that with Roddy Ricch. And the reason I feel so strongly as to make this video about it is because it's like, yo, I feel like too many carbon copies of other artists from other regions get, recycled. For instance, you got Future, and then Designer sounds just like him, but Designer's from New York. And then you got Young Thug, and then Roddy Ricch sounds just like him, except Young Thug's from the ATL and Roddy Ricch is from Compton. I'm saying, like, yeah, Racks in the Middle is a vibe, but, it's just not even the type of posse cut that, I would really enjoy. Like, when it comes on, what kind of vibe and tone is meant to be set. But as far as other posse cuts, it ranks very, very low in songs where a bunch of dope rappers get on one track. And I get it. I understand that they don't want you to loop Compton in with LA, and you don't call Watts LA, and you wouldn't call Pasadena LA. I get it. They're all independent cities, but yet they're all part of Los Angeles County. I'm glad the sounds differ from where you go place to place, but the reason I really mess with Jay Worthy so hard is because that is authentic West Coast gangster rap. It's the funk samples that he spits over, the grimy lyrics, the real G shit. I don't really have to explain. G Perico, same type of vibe. And honestly, it's like Roddy Ricch just sounds like a carbon cut version of Future and Young Thug, just, made for another record label. So that's really all I got to say about Roddy Ricch. I mean, some of his music does slap. Like, you cannot help but to, turn up to that. But, I'm not sold and, just nah. So I hope you disagree with me because I know you're going to leave a comment and you better subscribe.